Hello everyone, Tasty Time Productions here with another review video. So today in this video we will be reviewing the Audiowox, some sort of model I keep forgetting. So this is the Audiowox CR8030IE5 dual iPod alarm buzzer clock system. And as you see, so the title says it all, folks. So as you see, it's 8:27, and my alarm went off 2 minutes ago. So anyways, so on this model, so first of all, let's take a look at the hardware. So as you see, you got all your controls here. A box with a classic lightning cable, which back in the day there were this was what so this supports iPod first, second, third, and fourth generations, I think, of Nano, or maybe not the fourth, I don't know what model. And also the iPad first generation, second generation, and the third generation. But with the iPad Air, with the iPad 4th generation, the iPad Air and iPad Air 2, the latest models that are with us, they come with this lightning charger. It's a lot smaller than this, for example. So I have an iPad 2 with me at our house, but I can't use it for the demonstration. But what would be so cool is if this thing had a Bluetooth feature. So let's turn this thing around for a second. Upside down clock. So on the back you have all your caution and information labels and the date it was manufactured. So it says this was manufactured in January of 2011. I filmed this video in February of 2015, so this was 4 years and 1 month from ago from now. And also on the back you'll see he have a battery jack. So with this feature, so you know how once you first get it, and if there's no batteries in here, right when you plug it out and plug it back in, it starts up as a new device. So with these, if the batteries are in it, so once you plug it out and plug it back in, for example, it says 12 o'clock. So for example, if your power goes out and there's no batteries in there, and you never knew there was a backup battery feature, once the power comes back on or you plug the device back in, it will say 12 o'clock. And on your radio, your favorites will be messed up and erased, and its default station will be 88.5 FM or 8.75 FM. So for example, when you put these batteries in the device, for example, if your power goes out during a tornado warning or some sort of an emergency, then while the power goes out, this thing is what I call sleep mode. So during that state, the screen shut off and it looks like nothing's happening with it. But once the power comes back on or you plug the device back in, then it will show the right time. So now you won't need to be tired of resetting your alarm clocks after a big storm hits overnight, and you'll never know what time it is to get to work or something. So also so right now let's get to the basic functions of this device. So also so for example, let's get to the basics. So now this power off and power on button powers the radio on and off. So as you see, I just turned my volume off, And when the station, whenever the radio is turned on to FM and AM, it'll say tuner. And then when you turn it on and it has full coverage, this stereo thingy will pull up, which now the 93.3 FM thingy just slept. And also the tuner light also stays on whenever the device. So when you turn on the radio, as you saw, the backlight of this device is turned on. So this thing comes with fully fledged backlight somewhere in there. And also you can set 10 favorite stations. So 10 favorites. And if you want to listen to this thing while you're going to bed and you want it to automatically shut off, the sleep mode option is good for you. So after a certain amount of time, this thing will shut off your radio and your backlight. So, and also it will sleep your iPod if it's plugged in. So, or whatever. So once you hit it, it'll say it will sleep in 90 minutes or less, 80 minutes, 70 minutes, 60 minutes, 50 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and off. So, for example, if you want it to shut off 50 minutes after you go to bed, it will play for 60 minutes, and as you saw, a sleep light just turned on. That just means that it's going to warn you that it's going to shut off in 50 minutes, or whatever time you have specified. But now we're just going to turn it off, since we don't need that. So as you see, it says off on it, which that's if, and then if you don't have sleep mode on and you're trying to get to bed, unfortunately, you have the radio on all night. So anyways, let's turn the volume back on. So right now, we're going to set a demo alarm. It is going to be set for 8:36 p.m. So as you see, I had mine set for 8:25. So as you see, when I hit the hour button, the hour decreases or increases, and there's a PM light and there's an AM light, but that's specified for AM radio, not like AM. So now this is 8 p.m. So now I hit the minute key. So now you can choose what happens. So you can choose between buzzer, tuner, which is AM and FM, and iPod. Right now we're going to stick with buzzer or tuner for now. So now also the function key, if you hit the one key and then the function key, that will also, so the function key, you can change the time on your device. And also, I'll be getting some similar commands. So also, if you hold the function key for 10 seconds, as you see, the device is resetting itself. And it says U10 on it. So if you hit this button for 10 seconds, then the device will reset itself. But then if you have batteries in it, it will say the correct time. But if the batteries are out, unfortunately, you're going to have to reset it, for example. So now at 8:37, my alarm's going to sound. And it's set for tuner. And now so we're gonna, and then at 8:37, the backlight of this device will turn on, and then it will sound the AM radio. And also, this will only happen on alarms, but for example, if you have buzzer and tuner, this one light will flash when the alarm is sounding. And once we get this alarm, which will be like less than a minute from now, and then here we go. And then on the alarm mode, then on alarm mode, the tuner or the buzzer will start on low volume, then it will gradually increase to wake you up. So, you know, when fire alarms go off, that will disturb you. But this is just like a alarm that will just wake you up. And also, you have the nice and big snooze button. So once you hit it, you just stop the alarm, and as you see, the alarm is still sounding. So if you'd like to dismiss the alarm, just hit the 1 key, and then the 1 key isn't flashing. That means the alarm is not sounding, and the next time it sounds the next day. And if you'd like to turn off the alarm, just simply hold the 1 key until the 1 light disappears. As you see, I have shut off the 1 alarm. So now I'm on buzzer mode, the 1 key and 2 keys. So the alarms are both in march time. So march time is like, I'm just clapping the rhythm. And so for example, the first alarm, so this is one very cool feature that Audiowox has put in it. So if you set alarm 1, the rhythm goes like, and on number 2, this sings in march time, and it has a faster rhythm, like. So anyways, these alarms are both in march time. This alarm's slow, and this alarm's fast. But in tuner mode, it still has the same rhythm to the same song, but on the 2 mode, the 2 will be flashing in the same rhythm, and 1 will be doing. So, whenever you connected your iPod or iPad that was lower than 2013 models, which has the classic lightning cable, on iPod mode, the iPod won't be running all night, but when the iPod mode is turned on, and when the alarm goes off, it will send a message to the iPod to start playing through the speakers, which that means it starts charging, and then the speakers output through the iPod, or the iPad, or whichever model you have. So anyways, we really hoped you enjoyed this demo. And also, I never even knew what U10 means. It's probably the model of the Audiowox. So this is the Audiowox U10. So we have, this was a demo of the Audiowox White DC U10. And anyways, the models once again are on the back. So anyways guys, thanks for watching the review on the Audiowox CR8030IE5. It's a pretty long name for an alarm clock. And peace out, viewers.